Hi, my name is Rabbi Yosef Tropper, and I thank you so much for joining. This is Parshas Vayechi, and the title is Payback. And the purpose of this segment is to provide a short and thought-provoking idea on the Parsha. We find in the beginning of Parshas Vayechi that the Torah tells us that Yaakov Avinu lived for 17 years in the land of Egypt. And of course we know that this was after last week's Parsha when Yosef revealed himself and brought his brothers down and his father, and there was a reunion, and Yaakov was extremely ecstatic to see that his son Yosef, behold, had been alive. What is fascinating to note is that this first pasuk uses the number 17, that Yaakov lived for 17 years in Egypt, and this number evokes the memory that Yosef HaTzadik was 17 years old when he left his father's house and was sold into slavery to Egypt. So what's the significance behind this? And the Medrash tells us a very fascinating thing, and that is, and the Baal HaTurim brings us down, that exactly corresponding to the 17 years that Yaakov had cared for Yosef as Yosef was growing up as a teenager in his father's home, and his first formative years of 17 years, for those exact corresponding years, Yosef had the merit, the zechus, to take care of his father Yaakov as he lived out the last 17 years of his life in Egypt before passing away. And we see a very important thing, and that is that what goes around comes around. Chazal tell us that Biglal hadavar hazeh, the pasuk talks about poverty and uses the word gilgal. It's something that goes around. What goes around comes around, and one never knows when he's in the position of needing something or when he's in the position of being able to give. And therefore it's important for one always to give, not knowing when he'll ever have to take back and receive. And it's the same thing in the circle of life, so to speak, that Yaakov took care of his son Yosef, and then Yosef was able to take care of his father in return. What a great merit that is, to be able to pay someone back and give that full gratitude of Hakaras HaTov for everything they did for us. I thank you so much for listening. I welcome your questions, comments, and sponsorship as well.